Hi, my name is Katarzyna Wybrańska. I'm a program officer at FNP and I'm a person who is responsible for implementing the Specialist Equipment Grant within the International Research Agendas program.
Hello, my name is Anna Reiter-Smilianic and I'm the first team program officer at the Foundation. I'm also responsible for coordinating the additional competition for funding the purchase of specialist equipment for the laureates of the first team program.
Filling in our electronic application is really easy, but please ensure that before doing that you will read carefully the supplement for the competition documentation. There are two separate documents, one for the IRAP and one for the first team program. Within the IRAP program, the application may be submitted only by the IRAP project manager.
And within the first team program, it can be submitted only by the first team project manager, so by all the laureates of the first team program.
So, if you are a potential applicant, you can submit your application by logging into our electronic database with your existing username and password, the same one you use to log into your existing projects. If you have any problems with access to your online account, please don't hesitate to contact me or Anna for support. And if you are not familiar with Polish, make sure to choose this British flag icon prior to logging in. Otherwise, all the descriptions in the application will be in Polish. To access the equipment grant application, just follow the link to the list of implemented projects. For the purpose of this presentation, we have created the fake account of Jane Smith. Let's say that she's a winner of the IRAP program and she is a project manager in the IRAP unit. So to apply for the equipment grant, we need to click select on her active project. Then the navigation bar, which we can see here, enables us to correct or change or to add some more information within our existing project. So please, before applying for the specialist grant, check all this information because some of them will be automatically transferred to the new application. Well, in the IRAP project especially, and most of all, you should check if you have correctly uploaded the names of the newly hired project leaders, group leaders, and all the information concerning the IRAP unit and the IRAP project manager.
Of course, within the first team program, there is no additional group leader, so you don't need to be worried about that.
Yes, so if we are ready, we can go to the application submenu, and from the drop-down list, we should choose the application for funding the specialist equipment. The table which appears here is especially useful for the IRAP projects because unlike the first team program, within the IRAP project, the application may be submitted several times and we can obtain more than one grant. So this table gives us the number of already submitted application and also the amount of already granted funds.
In the first team program, each laureate can apply multiple times, but can receive funding only once.
Yes, so as we can see, well, Jane Smith hasn't got any funding yet, but well, she hasn't applied for any either, so let us do it now by clicking New Application button. And we can see that the new table appears here. This table gives us information on every application which we have submitted or which we only have started preparing. Whenever we click this new application button, new application here, the new record in this table appears. But if we don't need so many applications, we can easily delete it by clicking delete, yes. And if we want to fill in the application, we need to click select on the right. The links we are seeing at the bottom of this page right now, these are all necessary links which we need to fill in all the necessary forms. Also, on the right, we have now available instruction how to fill in the submission. Under principal information menu, we have two submenus, the general data on the project and the requested grant amount. So let's go first to the general data on the project. What we can see here, it's already filled in gray table. And what we need to do here is only to check whether this information provided here are correct. If it is so, we can go further to the requested grant amount menu. The table which we see here is slightly different from the IRAP, for the IRAP project and for the first team project. By clicking edit, we can fill in the necessary information. Within the IRAP project, the specialist equipment grant is aimed to fulfill the needs of newly established research groups. So here we need to select the group for which we are planning to buy the specialist equipment. The other thing is we need to put the amount of funding. Actually, this is the amount of money which we need to purchase the specialist equipment, and the other values like flat rate cost will be calculated automatically and will be added to the total grant amount which we are applying for. Yes, we have clicked save button, and now we can see that all other information in this table were filled automatically. To attach all necessary attachments, we will go now to the attachment menu.
Just one more comment. For the first team program, this tab looks a bit simpler since we don't have additional research groups. Under this tab, you only need to provide one number, so the amount of funding that is necessary for purchasing your equipment, and similarly the flat rate costs and the total grant amount will be calculated and displayed for you automatically.
Yeah, so now we go to the attachment menu. Just remember that all the attachments should be prepared in English. No, I'm wrong. It's not correct. They should be prepared as it is said in the documentation. Anna will explain the details about the attachments. I only say that they should be prepared in PDF format.
Okay, I would like to say now a few words about the attachments which we requested here. There are 4 main attachments and one more file which is project manager statement. The attachments are exactly the same for both programs, for the first team program and for the IRAP program. And here we have already attached 4 files as an example. One file is missing, so just to show you how we attach it to get rid of this pinkish color, we go to search some file which we want to attach and upload it to the database to make sure now we have all the attachments ready and uploaded. And the attachments are the following. The first one is the list of equipment which is the subject of the application for funding. Here we would like you to give us the specifications of the equipment and also the anticipated purchase price. Additionally, here please also give us the planned timetable for the purchase. The next attachment required here is merit-based information on the progress of your ongoing first team or IRAP project. And here, please give us reasons for which you are planning to purchase new equipment. And also, please describe any changes that the purchase of this equipment will introduce to your ongoing project. The third attachment is the analysis of the availability of specialist equipment which you are asking for in Poland. And additionally here, we ask you to give us a list of large research infrastructure that is already available at your research unit, for which your research unit received funding to pursue research on the same theme or with the same purpose as the purpose or theme of your ongoing first team or IRAP project. And the fourth attachment is the only one which is prepared on a template which is available for you, and it's the new values of the project indicators. Here you are supposed to tell us by how much each indicator will increase as a result of purchasing new equipment. Of course, not all the indicators have to be increased. And also, please give us the new values of the indicators of your project. One more comment on the third attachment. Please also tell us the contact details of a person who prepared the list of large research infrastructure. And this attachment has to be prepared in Polish. And the last file that needs to be attached here is the statement of the project manager. This file, the template of it, is available for you under the Downloads tab, which I'm going to show you right now. Here are the files which appear under the Downloads tab. Since it's one scheme, there are all the files necessary for preparing application within both programs, First Team and IRAP. So please make sure that you are using the right file. First of all, we have the template for the indicators attachment for both programs. We have the instruction for both programs separately. And we have the statements of the project manager and of the research unit for both programs again. Please make sure to use the right files. Those statements have to be downloaded, printed, signed, and uploaded to our electronic database.
Okay, so if we are done, we can now go to the last section, which is verification and application submission. This section is used to verify if we have uploaded all the necessary files and if we have filled in all the necessary fields in the electronic application. If not, the verification result will be negative, as we have it now. The number of errors is 2, and we can check in the table on the bottom of this page which section need to be corrected, and go to this section to fill in the missing data. So we will now go to the general data on the project, edit, and yes, we forgot to submit the link to our website, but it's not applicable, and we forgot to put the phone number and also link to the website to the research unit. Remember to click Save after editing the data, and we will go back again to verification. Now the verification result is positive, so the complete editing button is now active.
It is possible for you to exchange any attachments and to edit the data of the application as long as you have not clicked on the complete data editing button. After you have done so, it will not be possible anymore.
Okay, so only when we are sure that everything in our application is okay, we can click this complete editing button. We can do it now, yes. And go to the next section, which is electronic application submission. In this section, the only thing we need to do is to upload the statement of the research unit representatives.
Yes, actually, before you close the completion of the data addition, it is not possible to attach this file. So only after having done so, you can finally do through this last step.
Yes, right. So when we have the editing completed and the statement attached, we can now click the Submit Application button.
Yes, and now you can see the information that your application has been successfully submitted, but in any case, you will also receive 2 automatic emails. One email confirming that the data addition has been closed, and the second email confirming that your application has been successfully submitted through our electronic database.
Yes, so now you can check the status of your application in the tables above. And of course, if you are an IRAP project manager, you can apply for another grant. So good luck, and if you need more information, you would have to, yes, you can go to our website or contact me or Anna.
Just one more comment at the end. After you having submitted your application, it will go through the evaluation process. The evaluation process consists of formal evaluation and merit-based evaluation, and we will do all the effort to make sure that all correctly submitted applications are evaluated within no more than 3 months. Good luck, and thank you very much for your attention.